what you believe. Another nuclear attack. A nuclear attack.
Hello, it's me, Newsy Shaboozy. I'm still not convinced the chat. There we go. Okay, it exists. All right. So I'm a little bit under the weather today. I'm hoping to get through this and then eat some Chipotle, then go to sleep. No slalom today. That's funny. Alright, so let's get this going. I did not have time to do a lot of things before this stream, so it's gonna be a little bit more on the, kind of just thrown together side. Let me see if I can get us in a little bit of an overlay for the standings. How's this? What does this look like? That kind of works. Gonna move this up here? Dude, it just fucking works. Look at that. Hell yeah. Look at that. Awesome. That literally, I don't know how that just happened to be exactly the screen region I needed, but works. That works. Alright, we're gonna start off with some wheelie shit. Let's go full screen. Pre-show is wheelie stuff. So, I was gonna run 2 cars at a time. We've only got 8 cars, so I kind of said, fuck that. We'll run one in the right lane. This is going to be Martin's to start off. And if they fail in the right lane, we'll shove them in the left lane and they can try again. I'm hoping that the winner of this will be obvious and we won't have to go back and check replays and such, but I will record replays in case we do need to. Left. Oh well, whatever. We'll do left lane, and then we'll. I think I said. Did I say in the rules whether we do right or left? I don't believe I did. Wheelies almost. Okay. It didn't. Okay, cool. Well, we'll start left lane, just because that's the one I chose. I see Martin trying the wheelie bar idea. We'll see how that goes. And we'll start him off here. And that is no wheelie at all. So that's an easy no on that one. Let's move on. Alright, Falcon hoverboard wheelie. We'll try this one out. Oh, there we go. So he's gonna start right at about like this red line here, right at the end of the concrete wall. Here is when the wheelie's gonna start. And hold on, my camera controls out here. Oh, and it kind of ends immediately. Then we go back up, gonna cross over. So that's gonna be a DQ, and then he comes back. So you got 2 small ones there. So that's fine. It's not bad. We'll see if anyone's able to beat that. Once again, I'm hoping we do have one obvious one that just kills it, so that we don't have to try to determine a winner. And right out of the line, a little bit of a wheelie from the purple boy, and then he comes back up again. And he's going to go over into the right lane, which would be a disqualification, and he will wreck. Whose was this? Was this Fluffy Hulk's? And, no, that was Nahouse. So, unfortunately for Nahouse, that is a wreck. I'll go ahead and try him in the right lane. Try this one more time. What the fuck is going on? And he's once again. Well, I'll let you out. Hold on, buddy. I don't know what you hear, but okay. Momentary stream on hold. Have to let dog out of room. Okay, a large white van with its doors open just backed up into my driveway that we share with our neighbors. So I'm hoping that's for the neighbors and they're not just about to rob me. But we'll see. Alright, he wrecked again, so that's going to be a no-go for him. Okay, we'll try this dart thing. Look at the front. Oh, well, too late. We'll try this. So I'm in the right lane here, and a little bit of a wheelie. Pretty far onto the track before it existed. I'm gonna say it's not as good as Falcon's. Falcon did go over the line though, so I think technically that's our leader right now. But if those are the only two we'd have, I'd probably put it up to a vote between the little double wheelie and that one. And this monster, holy crap, right out of the gate, it's going to immediately go over to the left side. And yeah, it's going to be a wreck. We'll try him in the left lane. Shut up, Max. It's okay, buddy. It's just a white van in our parking lot, in our driveway. That's okay. Oh, left lane though. That is going to be a success. I don't know whose car this is. I didn't even check. And the engine locks up. That's pretty fucking good. Whose is this? That's our leader so far. That's fucking Spunkle. God damn it. Spunkle, why must you be so good? I'm gonna run this one more time, just to get a good look at it. And this time it just immediately goes up against the wall. Can I get one more good run out of you? I want to watch that. I didn't expect it to continue. That is beautiful. It's a beautiful run. Alright. I like that it dies at the end. We have that replay now. And Oren, which one did you say yours is in the right lane, right? Left lane. Yeah, it is gonna drift slightly to the right. But you know what? I don't consider that crossing it. He's gonna keep going. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be tough to beat. I thought Spunkle had it, but this thing just kept going. We'll see if anyone else can beat that. I'm gonna consider that so far our leader. Oh, next, let's replay. And we'll see if LV2 has anything for that. Somehow I doubt it. But we shall see. I'll keep him in the left lane for now. What the fuck? And There we go. Not quite as impressive as Orange, though, I don't think. He's gonna stay on the wheelie, but it looks like he's using a bit of a wheelie bar type of deal. I don't think Oren was, or it didn't seem like it. And he's gonna put it back down there. I think that's Oren. I think Oren beats LV2 here, but I'll put it up to a vote in chat if it comes down to that. I think Oren got into the air earlier. And then we'll try. I think this is Fluffy Hulk, maybe? And he's gonna be disqualified for going over there, and doesn't quite make the wheelie all the way to the end. Very good attempt, though. Holy shit, this thing's going fucking fast. God damn. Okay. And we've turned it into a rear engine car. Oh, no, mid-engine. Okay, cool. Neat. I think Oren's got that one with I'll put LV2 second and then Spunkle third. I think is how that'll work. So, with that being said, I think we're done with the wheelie portion. Hopefully everyone's here by now. We can get into some real stuff. And hopefully if I type Japan in here... Oh, of course, I get extra cars because they come from Japan. Damn, I should have thought about that. Okay. So do we have 12 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Neat. All right. So if we look at our standings here, these are our Japan cars. I do need to start this challenge. Oh, I gotta get rid of this again. Hold on. Damn ads. No, let's go with this one. That's fine. Fucking blocking fucking elements and shit. Block element. Do it. There we go. Okay. Nope. Here we go. Cool. So our first race is going to be... It's going to be Fluffy Hulk versus Beep. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, Fluffy Hulk versus Beep. Sorry. It's not going to be quite the same for USA since we had a late entry for that. So, Fluffy Hulk. Sort, type, automation. Oh, yeah, I could do that. I think when I come back, though, it won't stay that way, maybe? Like if I exit and then go back. Yeah, see, it keeps the Japan part, but it doesn't keep the other parts. For whatever reason. Alright, Fluffy Hulk versus Beep. Let's go. First part of the bracket. This is going to be Beep. Good to know, Kyuden. And we will do Newsy's Choice Awards as we do this. That's Kyuden? Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right. My brain. It's not a good day. Not a good day for me. Where the fuck? There it is. Alright. Oh, this is nice. I like that. And versus... Who's a Fluffy Hulk? Yeah. Fluffy Hulk. I'm gonna guess it's this due to the colors. Yeah. Alright. And load you into the right lane. And Checking out these cars, our Japan entries. I do like the rear bumper delete on Fluffy's car. I do like that. Little parachute as well. I will say could use a little bit more detail just in general. But I think he's going for like kind of a race car body type build. But I still think you have maybe some hood pins or something. Something going on there. Now beep beeps. I do like this. I don't know how I feel about the hood cutouts. Especially since I think you could have, like, we got like some clippage there. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. There's some stuff going on there. I don't know how much I like. I do like the convertible question mark thing you got going on. You got the seats in there. The interior's not bad. The body has stripes. Okay, and you can't delete those, probably. Yeah, that sucks. I like the idea. I don't know how I feel about the rear tail lights. I think the amount of detail you have in the interior and like the top half of the car and the front of the car does not match the rear of the car. Rear of the car is just a little basic. No, just nothing going on there. But we shall run them. And oh, I forgot to set up cameras. Hold on, let's do that. We'll set up cameras. Stop everybody. You gotta set up my cameras. Let's use my wheel. Yep, 2 p.m., not 5 p.m., Falcon. This is the first. We did the pre-show, and then this is. I'm just setting up cameras for the other thing. I forget which one yours was. Oh, yours is the white one. It went across the line and got DQ'd with 2 little wheelies. It wouldn't matter if it got DQ'd or not because it got like outshined by 4 others. So. Yeah, I put that in the rules. Like I said, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. I mean, like, 3 other people did it just fine. I tell you what, the convertible does make it kind of feel like a pace car or something, like a track car. Just going like, yeah, I'm just gonna go out here and set up the cones. I don't know why he's slightly Canadian. Neat. This is all stuff I should have done before the stream. I apologize. Alright. So I'm going to start with this one. Something like that. Show the launch. Then we're going to move on to this one. Can I like free cam with this, right? Something like this. No, because it doesn't work when I go to the next one. That's right. Okay. Let's do this. And do the last one. I think that works. Zoom out a little bit. I like that. So it's gonna be, and then to this, something like this. Let's change this up. I'd like it to be further over. Let's maybe put it in the middle of the track. I normally just do 3 cameras, so adding a 4th is kinda... I've got to experiment a little bit. Make it pretty. I think that works. Something like that. You know, switch to this one. Does the perspective change kind of fuck with people there? Like going from the left side of the track to the right side of the track? Whatever, we'll try it. If we have to change it, we will. Cool. And first race is going to be right here. So let's go a little, something like this. A little bit better. And off the line is going to be, whoa, Fluffy Hulk with a little bit of wheelie. Past first cone, still Fluffy. Still Fluffy, and at the end we have Fluffy by a long shot. I'll go ahead and report that win. That is going to be Fluffy by quite a bit. He'll move on. Our next... That was fast. Next matchup is going to be Orin and Falcon. So let's get those guys up on the track. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Alright, what is Orin's car? Let's go back to Japan. Let's see if I can guess which one Orin is. Oh my god, I can't. It's not obvious. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's the Civic. That's right, that's right. He made a car that looked almost normal. That's why I couldn't just grab it immediately. I don't mind this at all. I'll guess the American easily. I already know what that looks like though. Versus Falcon? What's Falcon's car? Just type it in. Oh, or just don't type it in because... Oh, right here, I see it. Never mind. Let's get rid of these lines as well. All right. Okay. The sad furry car. Not gonna give it an award to. And as much as I love that Orin did a normal car, it is just a Honda Civic, literally. It is probably my favorite car he's made. I wish it was a little bit a little less on the nose. But with that being said, as I fuck up my cameras, let's see who will move on here. Off the line, it does look to be Falcon. First cone still Falcon. And that will be Falcon by a couple car lengths. And he will move on. Next up, gonna be Nahaus versus Matthias, or Matt. Is this Nahaus? No, it's Major Tom. Is this Nahaus? That's Martin. Is... This is Nahaus. Here we go. Versus who? Matthias. That's Gothenburg Carworks. Such a shame we can't have times. Yeah. I don't know. In a bracket challenge, it wouldn't really matter, though, right? Alright, so we have Gothenburg Carworks Porsche body for Japan. Not sure how I feel about that. It's also got, like, modern headlights. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Yeah. That exists. Now, this I like. Reminds me of the front-wheel drive drag challenge that we had a while back. And I imagine this is also front-wheel drive. Savage Cabbage won the Newsie's Choice Award for that. Although with some poor performance from the actual car. This would like rival him as far as Newsie's Choice Awards go for the front wheel drive challenge, and so far it's my favorite entry for our Japan drag racing here today. Although not a lot of detail, I think it is just a little bit more going on, just a little bit, but no complaints. I think the headlights are a little bit big. Does have the outside gauges. But, yeah, so far my favorite today. And we'll line them up. Off they go. Off the line, just about even. A little bit of wheelies out of the Porsche, the Gothenburgs. And first cone, it is going to be Matt. And at the line, it is going to be Matt. So, unfortunately, Nahaus getting knocked out early. Matt will move on. And show you guys the standings there real quick again. So our last round, round 4, or round 1, our last match, match 4, gonna be Savage versus Major Tom. And Savage's car is... That's Martin. Here we go. Almost didn't see it. Wow. That's impressive. And which one of these is Tom? Is this one, right? Yeah. Alright. Looking at these as a vehicle starts its engine outside. I got a rear-wheel drive entry, as it looks like, judging by the front wheels. For our Japan, this is by Major Tom. Scoreboard is in the way. Thank you. Now you see it. Appreciate it, guys. You guys didn't miss anything. Not bad. Taillights look good. Rear looks good. You got the Japan license plate. That all matches. 46 on it, so I know whose car it is. Not that important in a drag race, since we only got 2 on screen at a time. I don't have any real complaints. Very clearly built for... I think if you're going to do the wheel thing and make it look like, hey, this is obviously built for a drag race and nothing else, I think you've got to kind of theme that with the rest of the car, too. Because it looks kind of like just a normal kind of high-end street car. Yeah, spacers would help a little too. But then you've got the obviously drag sort of tire deal going on. And you think if they're going to do that, they'd add the, like, if IRL, if you're going to go full drag build like this appears to be, you got to have the parachute, some sort of wing, something like that too, you know. theme at all around that. And then you have this motherfucker, which, hold on, is using some sort of space technology for the, it's a wireless, wireless wheelie bar. But, my God, do I love this. This is sexy. It's got the drag thing going on with the rear wing. If I didn't know what a Japanese drag car looked like, which I don't, honestly, because I was kind of thinking more street car, turned into drag car, like with the front wheel drive one. Wheel stickers, what? Yeah. Is that, do those work? I wonder if those are just custom. Interesting. This is sexy. I don't know how much it fits the theme as far as like the actual body type. And that's literally like, that's not saying that it doesn't. That's saying that I genuinely don't know. You think Japanese drag racing, you think like street racing. And this doesn't fit that theme at all. But if you're thinking track Japanese drag racing, if that's a thing that exists, this looks like exactly right up what it would be. But we'll let these guys go. So far, I think that's my favorite now. It's like he's got a jet engine, exactly. And we'll see who takes the cake here. A little bit of a bad start from Savage Cabbage there. We'll see if he's able to get it back going. First cone is still Tom. And it's going to be Tom. By about 4 car lengths. Japanese car with a slim body, exactly. So Tom gonna beat out Savage Cabbage for the win here. Taking a look around too, we're gonna have Spunkle versus Fluffy Hulk, Martin versus Falcon, Kyuden versus Matthias, and LV2 versus Tom. Do you guys want to do? I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you guys want to do all the way to the finals of Japan and then do USA? Or do we want to do the round 1 of USA, and then we'll start into the round 2 of Japan? Like, essentially, do you guys want to do these next? Now the USA? Okay. Cool. Need a better... there we go. Cool. Yes, Japan, now the USA. And we've got 2 votes for I like Oren who just says yes. I think that was like a really old meme where Oren would just always say yes. Let's leave all the finals for the end. Well, we're still gonna have the USA versus Japan like final at the end no matter what. USA, cool. I guess since we're doing USA now, your car would be next. Mix. So Mix was a late entry, so I don't have him on the board. However, we are gonna put him up against Beep right here, just because Beep's our bottom seed. And he's essentially going to compete for Beep's spot on the board, is how I'm going to do this. And I don't even have any of them on here. I'm missing someone. Oops. Oh, yeah, because it doesn't say USA on it, so that's why I asked for that. And versus scoreboard is there? That's yeah. Who the fuck is he against? Beep. Beep is this one right here. That bus, though, I know, right? Alright. So we do have Beep's truck. Which, I'm not sure what all I can say about this. Dog, can you stop? It's okay. Versus mixing, which obviously looks very nice, as it always does. As his cars always do. I like the wheel well cut out just for this little circle. Both of them very tiny. I think he tried to like do some sort of delete on the rear here. And that kind of looks odd in Beam. Well, once again, Mix, every time I have one of your cars in Beams, it's like, I feel like it very clearly looked really good in automation, but as soon as it exports, it just looks like it's got some weird stuff going on. Like, I feel like there's a lot of complex stuff going on in this general area right here. And I don't know what's going on. There's like 6 different bars. I do like the taillights. Those are interesting. And I like the front as well. Don't know if it'll win yet, but we'll see. At least win GCA. Let me rephrase. I don't know if it will at least win GCA. I don't know if it'll win anything, but we'll see. And with that being said... Wait, Falcon subscribed? It didn't show it on anything I have. Well, thank you, Falcon. And apparently Martin also subbed. Well, apparently I'm not getting notifications, so. I don't have my thing up for notifications, though, so that's probably why. But it should still show it in my feed. That's weird. Whatever, thank you guys. Appreciate it. I'll let these guys go. It's gonna be Beep's truck. You got a Pokemon for some reason? For subscribing? That's neat. And it's actually gonna be Beep. So Beep wins his spot in the standings, or in the bracket here. So nothing has to change. I'm glad I don't have to go back and swap that out. Alright. And we'll start with the actual bracket, which is going to be Matthias versus Savage on the first one round. And we're missing someone else, too. I'm not sure who else didn't put USA in their thing, but we should have 12 here. Matthias versus Savage. Where is Savage? But we're just going to go through each one. Okay, this is Nahhouse. That's Falcon. Matthias, right here. I'm blind. Yeah, the skip leg day was our previous champion on a similar competition. And he's Savage's car. Is Savage's car here? Don't think it is. Did Savage remember to put USA in his name? He did not. Savage, you're banned. Sorry, buddy. It was a long time running. He put America in. Okay, I'm back. What the fuck was I doing? Okay, car. Yeah, it looks good. I do like the logos on the rear bed cap thing. The the tow hook's interesting. I don't know if you can find me a source of something that has a tow hook like that. I'm sure it exists, but I just want to see it. I feel like maybe the parachute should go into something, right? I feel like it's just kind of stuck there. I feel like maybe we should have had some like holes or something, just for a little extra detail. And I think it'd also be cool if the like lines here kind of lined up with the vent type deal you got here instead of going slightly above it. It'd be cool if they both kind of, like, if the two white lines lined up with the two like black vents there. That'd be neat. But overall, no complaints. It is a Ute though, essentially, and I don't know how American that is. Possibly a little bit more American than this. Not sure if I even want to talk about this one. Let's just go ahead. Let's watch some. Would have been interesting if I didn't come back. Let's watch some racing. A little bit of wheelie off of Matthias's car. And looks like it's gonna be Matthias. How's that not Oren's car? I know, right? And that's gonna be Matthias again. We'll go ahead and move him up. He's gonna face Spunkle in the next round. So good luck to him. And speaking of Oren, he's gonna be the next one up. I do like that we eliminated all the cars that don't have USA in the name, so I can just do this from now on. My car is definitely the most American. And it's going to be a while till we see it, too. I mean, we can see it in the previews, but it's going to be a while till we see it on track. Good. Golly God, Oren. Who is this against? Beep? Right, we already had his up here. Alright, we've already talked about Beeps a little bit. It's a truck. It's a convertible truck for some reason. I don't know why. This is an American school bus, apparently. I will say I like the little step to the door. I enjoy that. No, I can get this out of the way. I like the little step up. That's cute. Yeah, it does say bus. I'm not quite sure I understand the... Like, there's no visibility there. But I guess it only needs to go straight, so that's fine. And, yeah, this is what people in Israel think buses look like in America, apparently. And let's let these things go. Pretty even off the line. First cone is unfortunately going to be Oren. And oh, my camera broke. But that was Oren, so Oren is gonna move on to face LV2. Next up. Okay. Nice. Next up going to be Tom versus Fluffy. Yeah, band. What do you think? You're lucky it wasn't you, Falcon, because you popped up just as soon as I was about to click it. And I've tried to unban someone before. It takes me a minute to figure it out. Okay, what are we doing? Major Tom versus Fluffy Hulk. Who is this? That's Martin. Fluffy Hulk's gonna be this one. Has mine ran yet? No. Spunkle, yours is not ran yet. Nothing of yours. You're in round 2. You got like bye weeks or whatever. So your wheelie car ran. It did very well. I think you got 3rd. I thought it was going to be 1st and no competition, but you actually got beat out at the end by a couple people. And Major Tom. Major Tom's car is going to be this one. Yeah, has 46. And I replaced the same car by accident. Yeah, it's single elimination. What's up, Lofted Club? I mean, it went straight on the 2nd attempt. I think I gave on the right lane, it fucked itself. And we tried it on the left lane, I think. And left lane, it did very good. I like that it dies at the end. It's my favorite part. I like this. Yeah, as soon as it got to the finish, it died. I appreciated it. Fluffy Hulk with kind of a classic American muscle car. Not sure. I think you go a little bit wider on the front wheels. I know you're probably trying to save the weight, and it's not necessary, but that's a little thin. It's a little thin. I also don't love, and this isn't your fault, this is more the body's fault, how the taillights kind of go up into the deck lid there, or the trunk. Overall, not bad. I think you could use a little more detail, maybe some hood scoops. I mean, you still probably open the door to get in, so maybe some door handles. I don't think you're crawling through the window in this thing. And you're up against Tom's car, which is just a kind of a Mustang kind of clone. More bicycle tires. I do really like the rear, though. That's a good take on a Mustang rear. Could honestly probably put the put some sort of, oh god, that's rear engine, Jesus Christ. Put some sort of you break the window. Logo or gas cap or something in the middle there. It just feels a little empty. But we'll let these guys go. Pretty even off the line. I think Fluffy might have had him by a bit. Yeah, he still got him by a bit at the first cone and just a little bit the whole way down. Fluffy Hulk taking the win there. Fluffy Hulk will move on to face Kyuden. Yes, I did notice that. Wait, throwback to the trophy truck, or you throw back to, oh, wait, wheelie car. I thought you meant your drag car for USA. Really? No, I didn't notice that. I forgot, what did it look like? I was going through them quick. Kind of wanted to get it over with. I want the stream to end so I can eat Chipotle and go to bed. Again, even though I just woke up. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that thing. All right. Match 4, round 1. Nahouse versus Falcon. I can do this. Nahouse, there we go. Ooh, I like that. Little GTO vibes. Versus Falcon, which is just a Jeep. Didn't pick a good day to stream, apparently, for my doggo. He's having a bad time. And, yeah, it is a Jeep. Okay. And, I really like this. I think, he's a little bit elongated for me. I wish they were a little bit shorter, like, instead of going all the way over to here, like, maybe just one up to, like, right here. The little extra vents. You can also see them behind the Headlight. I think you can maybe fix that. I feel like if you have to find one where you can't fix that. Once again, maybe like some hood scoops or not hood scoops, hood pins would help a lot. This is not perfect. It's not a perfect car, but it's very good. Might be my favorite so far. I really like the front. Nahouse doesn't get very many GCAs if he's ever got one, so it'd be nice to see him get one. Let me fix all my cameras. That one's good. That one's good. There we go. Oops. You put the lights on level 2 in the build menu. Yeah. Alright. Let's let these guys go. Off the line pretty close. I think Nahouse has it by a little bit. And that's going to be Nahouse. Nahouse will move on. And I'll give you guys a look at the standings currently. Round 2 going to be Spunkle versus Matt, LV2 versus Oren, Cuden versus Fluffy, and Martin versus Nahouse. Do we want to go back up to Japan now and do their round 2? Or do we want to just continue the USA and get their round 2 out of the way, then we'll go back up to Japan. We'll go back up to Japan? Cool. Let me scrolly-dolly here. Neat. So it's going to be Spunkle versus Fluffy. So Spunkle making his first appearance in the main show. On the Japan side. And his car is this one. He's using the Chevwifto, the Suzuki Swift mixed with a Chevette mixed with a Twingo, which I don't think... Was this car ever able to be used in the competition yet, Spunkle? Leaderboard, thank you. Did you ever actually get to use it? No. No, this is a test car for ARCs that's never made it in. One of my favorites, too. I love this thing. It was a dropped ARCs car. Spunkle, can you, like, if you get time, like, not, like, today, but just, like, in the next, like, couple months, make, like, a street variant of the Chevwifto for me? Just, like, a normal car? Like, maybe, like, 200 horsepower or something? And just normal? But just, like, with this front? It's, like, a cute thing that murders you. I love it. It's one of my favorite cars that's yet to exist. I don't know how Japanese it is, though. Still rear engine? Sure, dude. Let's go for it. Versus Fluffy Hulk, which we've looked at his car before. And taking a little better look at the Chevwifto. I don't know how Japanese this is going to be, man. It looks like a Japanese car turned drag car by an American, maybe? Like, I don't know. I got to come up with something with this. So it was an ARCs car for a year that we didn't do. We'll say that. It was like it's like a 2006 ARCs car. And it was used, and then it was sold to a person in Japan because it was a Japanese ARCs car. And then they... How do we do this? Yeah, we're going to do 2010 as soon as I have my new computer. That's the first thing we're doing. And then we're doing top drives. But I've actually got a couple cool ideas for stuff we can do with the old computer, too. That are in the works. The top drives competition. Falcon. Yeah, have you not heard about that? That's been in the works for a while, like months. Okay, so ARC's 2006, we'll say. Nissan is Japanese. And then they sold it to an American. It was a Japanese branded car competing in ARCs. They sold it to some dude in America. They did this with it. That's my... They turned it into a drag car for some reason. That's my headcanon for this. We'll go with that. I don't know if I can make it into a Newsy Choice Award car. We still got a few to look at. And let's send them off. A little bit of wheelie from both of them, I think. A little bit more from Fluffy Hulk. Fluffy Hulk's gonna be ahead. And Fluffy Hulk will take down Spunkle in round 2. Fluffy Hulk will move on. Impressive run by Fluffy. And next up, going to be Martin versus Falcon. Let's get Falcon's Sin of a car in here. Versus, shut up, dog. Martin. Is this Martin? No, it's Major Tom. Is this Martin? Where the fuck is this car? Am I blind? There's 12 cars here. I must be blind. Is it this one? It is this one. Okay. It's not his signature color. And I like this. This is like some sort of 80s, like, futuristic Japanese styling. Some are vents, some are just, like, stripes. Aren't they all vents? They're all vents. I dig it. It's a Fiero. It is kind of a Fiero. We've already looked at Falcon's car. I'd like to never look at it again. And let's just start him off. Let's get going. Off the line, it is Falcon. First cone, Falcon. Finish line, it is still Falcon. So Falcon moving on. So far, none of the sort of buy-round people have been able to capitalize on that and move on to the semifinals. But semifinals is going to be Fluffy Hulk and Falcon against each other to move on to the finals. But it's going to be a while before we get there. As next we have Kyuden versus Matthias. So Kyuden now we've already looked at Matt's car. His little Japanese car here. It's kind of like a Mitsubishi Eclipse in the rear that's been hit, and then I don't know what the fuck the front is. It's interesting. It's a Mad Boy. I like it. I think he shortened the roofline a little bit too much. It's like it's got lines in it instead of a circle. Let's let these two go. We'll see if Kyuden manages to be the first person to take out a one of the round 1 people. The first of the bye round. And off the line, it is Kyuden. And first cone is Kyuden by a long shot. And Kyuden will win. Be the first of our bye round. people to move on. We'll take down Matthias, move on to the semifinals, where he will face either LV2 or Major Tom. And LV2 is which car? It's one of them. Here we go. Yeah, Discord does that. Falcon, you're learning a lot of things today that have been in existence for a while. Now, this I like. This is Japanese. Here we go. We've already looked at Tom's. So this is the last. I've got to decide now who I want for this. And I give it to LV2 every freaking time, I feel like. He has so many Newsy Choice Awards. And it makes me feel bad for Simmer, because Simmers are always so good. But I'm like, yeah, but like, look at... but look at LV2. His fits it more. Like, LV2's always fits it just a little bit more than Simmers. And that always makes me give it to... You thought I'd hate it? I love this thing. It's adorable, and you made it a dragster. That's great. This is Japanese. It's unique, and I could see some fucking weirdo turn it into a drag car. And this is the reason why you win Newsy's Choice Awards. It's the ultimate sleeper. And that's going to be my Japanese GCA, like 100%. I love it. I feel bad giving it to Fluffy Hulk, LV2 every single time. Why is the base of the bumper the same as the front grille? Hold on. I like it. It is, though. The front grille's a little bit weird. I will say that. I didn't notice that at first. But I've already given it to it. I don't know who else I would even give it to. That's too good. It has to win, though. It has to at least get to the semifinals. And pretty even off the line with Major Tom. It does look like the LV2's car will take the win here. And he will, indeed, move on to the semifinals with Kyuden. So give you guys a quick look at the standings here. For Japan. Screw aerodynamics, exactly. So semifinal is going to be Fluffy Hulk versus Falcon versus, well, not versus, as well as Kyuden versus LV2. One of those guys is going to move on to the finals. And scrolling down to USA, going to go round 2 for these guys. Find ourselves a Newsy's Choice Award winner, as well as our semifinalists. So first up, we do have Spunkle versus Matthias. Skipped leg day car, a previous winner of drag racing competitions. There's another similar one. I believe it had to be rear-wheel drive. Jesus Christ. Rear-wheel drive V8 pushrod. And then it had no limit to the budget, I believe, was the rules for that one. Something close to that. Where is Matt's car? Right here. Ran out of budget for wheels, exactly. Skipped leg day, bro. I don't think I really have to go over Spunkle's car. We've looked at it before. It's similar to what it was the last time we saw it in previous competitions. I think it's the same shape. I think it was green though before, wasn't it? I don't remember. I can't give this a Newsy's Choice Award based on principle, but I like the rear, but it is just one piece. That's a mod. It's the same color? I don't remember this color. Whatever. Let's let him go. Matthias versus Skipped Leg Day, Spunkle. Fairly even. I think Matthias actually has him at the first cone. And Matt will take the win. Spunkle, amazingly being knocked out, both for Japan and USA, at the first opportunity, after getting a bye round. So Matthias will move on to the semifinals. I expected some Spunkle versus Kyuden action, but it appears we're not going to get that today. Get this fucking camera back. Next up, going to be LV2 versus Orin. Oh god, we got to look at Orin's car again. I mean, the wheelie car, I expected to win Spunkle when I saw it run. But, it really got outclassed twice. I was very surprised. And, LV2's car, first we've seen it. This looks like kind of an old Trans Am style car, with the number on the side. I do like the hood ornament. That's very nice. Like the louvers in the back. Nothing special on this one for me though. Looks very good. I have no issues with it, but doesn't strike me as anything special like the Cube did. We'll let these guys go. Orin versus LV2. LV2 a little bit faster off the line, I think, but they're pretty even. LV2 has him by a little bit, and at the line, that is going to be LV2 by a nose. LV2 will knock out Orin and move on to face Matthias. And next round, going to be Kyuden versus Fluffy Hulk. Now, Kyuden said his car was the most American. He also said it would take fucking forever to load. So, let's just wait here. I'm going to go get myself my Chipotle right now while I wait for Kyuden's car to load. Yeah, there it is. Forgot I was streaming. Here we go. I exist. Now, is there a American truck? The USA branded truck that's this tiny? That's the first question I have to ask. I do like the utility boxes, toolboxes back there. How many stars do we have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 stars. It's not quite 50. American Fiesta. Ford Ranger. I don't know if a Ford Ranger is this small. This is a pretty short wheelbase. What's going on? Eichel Meyer? Oh, instead of like Michael Myers, maybe. Probably not. They cut out Florida. A couple fixtures away from crashing beam. Neat. So I guess they colored this whole thing. Either the red or the white. Looks like probably the white is what you used to color it. And it was originally red. This is impressive, I gotta admit. The base is red, yeah. I can kind of see it like shining through. I think this is my favorite so far, just because the amount of effort put in. We have to look at one of these two again. What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Well, no, not one of these two, because he's going up against... Not Orin. I just got ahead of myself there. He's going up against Fluffy Hulk. Yeah, that paint job is so impressive. I can't ignore that. We still have one more to look at, though. But we'll let these guys go. It is going to be Kyuden by quite a bit at that first cone. Man, Kyuden just cooking it. And Kyuden just absolutely dominates Fluffy Hulk there. Kyuden will move on. Let's see Martin versus Nahaus next. Final new car we'll see with Martin's here. Is this it right here? Yeah. Oh my. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's load Nahaus in. I couldn't paint that low on the back. That's great. Look at this. Oh my god. Now when I talk about simple designs and how LV2 wins a lot of the Newsy Choice Awards, rather Red Son, Red Son gets very close to winning a lot of them. Just due to the simplicity of the design. Or maybe I just like the color red, apparently. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It's simple. Like, you didn't do much for this at all. But it's exactly... It's so perfect. It's amazing. Yet there's nothing there, but it's just perfect. It fits the theme in so many ways. It's just... I can't not give the GCA to this. I'm sorry, Kyuden. I know you worked a ton on that paint job. It did come out a little bit rough, although that's like completely unavoidable when you're doing something like that. Clearly, a lot more work was put into Kyuden's little truck, but this thing, yeah, the flame decal is just everything's perfect on this. Oh, the little gauges! I didn't see the little gauges. Look, the gauges are in there. I thought it was just like something was popping out of the hood, so you had to put like a little thing there, but no, there's gauges there. Oops. Look at that. Look at it. Gauges. That is sick. Only thing that I don't love 100% is the front like little grill with the headlights, but yeah, that's done well. I just personally, it's not my favorite. But everything else is just like 11 out of 10. Beautiful. Easily one of my favorite cars I think I've ever had for an AIT competition. That's going to win the Newsy Choice Award for USA. For damn sure. And hopefully we can get it to move on here as well. Might participate in the next challenge. It's been a minute since we've seen you around Loft Club. I'm not sure if you've ever participated in a challenge itself. I know you're on the stream every now and then. But, we'll let these guys go. Nahaus versus Martin. Nahaus going to be the winner at the first cone. And the winner at the start-finish line as well. Just the camera a little bit. So these guys with their bye rounds, not really doing much with it. Nahaus is going to move on. Let's check the standings there. So, semi-final round. It's going to be Matthias versus LV2, and then Kyuden versus Nahaus. Let's move back up to Japan. And get theirs taken care of first. I actually do have an idea for a road car type competition coming up soonish. Depends on when I get my new PC, because This is a really good old PC idea. Hopefully, if Simmer's watching the VOD right now, he's going to have an aneurysm, but I want to do like a Sunday Cup style, like Gran Turismo type thing. So it's going to be all cars under 100 horsepower. They'll have to meet certain like economy ratings and such. There'll be a lot of rules for it, probably. But, yeah, it should be interesting. And it'll be 6 cars. 6 car rounds or whatever. I don't know. I haven't really thought it all completely through. But it's an idea I have. K-Cup, yeah, something along those lines. I'll have to dig back into Gran Turismo and see which of the little cups, the early ones, that I like the most, theme-wise. Alright, Fluffy Hulk versus Falcon. To determine our first finalist, which I guess is really kind of a semi-finalist, because, yeah, MX-5 versus Civic type sort of deal. Sort of a semi-finalist, because we're going to have the eventual Japan versus USA fight at the end of it. God, what did I do? It's just type Japan. There we go. And Falcon's car, the fast and yeah, you know, other thing. Can't say it on stream. That'd be inappropriate. I love Fluffy's car with the wheelie at the start. That is amazing. I love it. And he is just gonna absolutely rock it to that finish line. Fluffy Hulk will be moving on to the finals / secondary semifinals. Next up, going to be Kyuden versus LV2. We did already do Twizzies, to be fair. And LV2. I forget which one. Oh, right. Okay, so I will say I do love this car a lot. This little cube. But I do kind of want to see Kyuden versus Fluffy Hulk in the final round. Those cars will be real nice paired against each other. I think Kyuden's got this race though. I don't think we have to worry about it. Yeah, off the line, it's Kyuden by a long shot. He's got 3 car lengths on him by the first cone. That's Kyuden all day long. We're going to have a hell of a race between him and Fluffy Hulk near the end. So, Kyuden moving on to the finals for Japan, the semifinals overall. I think Japan will beat USA for the 2 finalists. I'm not sure. These cars seem faster, though. But, let's look at your standings real quick. We will move on to USA one last time. It's going to be Matthias versus LV2, and then Kyuden versus Niles. Did I pick a Newsy Choice Award for the wheelie cars? I don't think I did. I'm also not sure any of them were worthy of it, but where's Matthias' car? Here we go. All right, I'm going for. I hope LV2 wins. I think this car fits the theme a lot more than the Porsche body, so I'm gonna root for him. move on to the USA Finals. Out of the gates, though, it does look like it's going to be the Porsche body. Oh my god, so fast. Matthias will take the win. And he will move on. So we're going to have a Porsche body USA car in the finals. Now I have Kyuden versus Nahaus. Kyuden possibly facing himself in the USA versus Japan finals. Kind of hoping he loses this so I don't have to load it again. Oh hey, it loads faster now because we've already like cached it or whatever. Computer words. We did something to it. Let's let him go. Pretty even off the line. First cone is going to be Kyuden rather. And Kyuden just taking off. And that will be Kyuden moving on to the USA Finals. And, moving back up to Japan now. It's one final look at the results. You have Fluffy Hulk versus Kyuden. And we'll also do Falcon versus LV2 at some point for a third place type of deal. I guess we'll just do that for the USA versus Japan. Oh, no, we'll do it for both. That's fine. So yeah, Fluffy versus Kyuden. Japan. Both of these very fast cars. This is going to be a good race. Any predictions here? We've seen both of these cars dominate every race they've been in. We've got Kyuden's car over here in the left lane on the right side of the screen. And Fluffy's car in the right lane on the left side of the screen. I think I've got to go Kyuden, although I want it to be Fluffy. I want it to be Fluffy just so that we have someone else versus Kyuden in the finals. Kyuden on both sides and he'll beat himself. I'm hoping that's not the case. Pretty even off the line. Fluffy's got his wheelies. But first cone is going to be Kyuden by a car length. And Kyuden will take it. Hello, I am person from Germany. Falcon, how close did I get? Falcon's not here. We need our designated token German in chat. Yeah, that was a little unsatisfying. Well, I need more screen here. So that was Kyuden taking the win there. We'll move over to our USA finals. Let's move that down, which is Matthias versus Kyuden with different cars. Let's see, Matthias, let's just type in USA. Versus Matthias, as I skip past the car. Getting close here, winding down. Yep, I got the leaderboard. I saw it. I saw it before I saw the message in chat warning me about it. Because I'm a good streamer. Alright, we've seen this little Porsche 356 body USA thing crawl his way through the leaderboards this entire time. And it has made his way to the USA Finals versus Kyuden in the little Murica truck. And we shall see now which one of these is better. A little bit of a wheelie. It looked like a little bit of a lead, too, from the 356 there. Even. That is Kyuden. By the smallest amount. That is a close ass race. But that is Kyuden. Switch lanes? We do need to switch lanes, don't we? If it's a close race, we switch lanes, try it again. I forgot I made that rule. Alright, so we want Kyuden on the left lane. Matthias on the right lane. I accidentally hit F11. Oh god, come back. Yeah, I know. Okay. Alright, running them one more time. Or not, because pressing play doesn't do anything. Oh, because I have it. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be close again. That's Kyuden, though. That was Kyuden. Just a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that was Kyuden. Yeah, that's Kyuden all day long. So Kyuden will move on and win the USA Finals. I'm shave those 0.2 pounds, and he will face himself. Kyuden v Kyuden. Oops, in Japan. Oh, but look at that. If we keep going, he's got a little bit more speed. I think, Matthias, you probably could have won with a little bit better gearing in that case. Spoiler alert, Japan wins. Oh shit, I have to... Hold on. Just make sure I'm still in the top 10. I'm 6th. I've got like 80 points ahead of 10th. Okay, so I should be fine. Yeah, top drives. I think I'm good though. Not the wheelie one. Here we go. I think I could have got top 2 if I had more time to play, but being at work for like 12 hours and not being able to play, yeah, kind of ruins you. Alright, we already know Japan's going to win this, but it's going to be fun to see anyway. First cone they were even, but after that, Japan's just going to take over. Still pretty even, though, to be fair. For the limited amount of testing I did, I imagine if we go with a little bit slower of a car in the right lane, like who like halfway down. Also, the ads came back, so we're not going to go back to my leaderboard anymore because it's essentially broken. But who on the Japan side was like halfway? We'll go like I don't want to see Falcon's car again. Let's go Spunkle. Like Spunkle's Japan car. Oh, sorry. Hand job. There we go. We go the Chev Wifto. And then try them. That's pretty fucking even. And USA wins, so I think I'm not gonna like knock myself at all for not balancing these. I think that's pretty fucking balanced overall. It could probably be a little bit better, but yeah. Okay, Falcon. Good to know, I guess. Let's figure out who third place is. We don't need to do a USA v Japan third place because it is a little bit unbalanced. But let's figure it out for Japan's going to be Falcon versus LV2. Japan probably could have had a little bit of a weight limit, but meh. I did like 2 little bits of testing. Over like the course of an hour, like twice, and then Spunkle did a little bit. So yeah, it was not a lot of testing done, and I think we ended up with pretty good results. It was fun. Let's do so Falcon. Oh no, it's gonna be Fluffy Hulk. No, how's this work? Yeah, Falcon versus LV2. There we go. So this is just for third place, Japan side. This is the second to last race we'll be doing tonight. Oops. Off the line, it appears to be, it was Falcon, but at the first cone, it's LV2. LV2 will take it, so he will get third place on the Japan side. Let's swap over to get third place for the USA side to round out the stream here. USA side is LV2 again versus Nahaus. And final race of the day. Third place USA side. Pretty even off the line. I think Nahaus had it by a bit. Yeah, Nahaus coming down the line. It will be Nahaus third place. So there you have it. Let's pick out a quick News Choice Award for the wheelie competition because I forgot to do that. I might just pick nobody because they're all awful. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick nobody. I hate all of these. A wheelie good time. Actually, can we start a thing where all pre-show cars are like horse names? Like they have puns in them? I kind of like that idea. You got the wheelie bug. Can you show the results again? Kinda. There's an ad in the way. I can It's not an ad, it's just like somebody else's Twitch stream that I can't get rid of without like blocking like 12 elements. Oh, here, I might get away with it quickly here. There we go, I got rid of it. There we go. So here's Japan. So this is going to be first place Kyuden, second place Fluffy Hulk, and then third place LV2, I believe won the third place winner spot. And then for USA, it's Kyuden, Matthias, and I already forgot who it was. Nahaus who won, right? Yeah. So, and then Nahaus third. So there you have it. I'll post them in Discord here in a bit. Yeah, I don't know, man. Which one of these looks like it would be a real wheelie car? Although I can't really do that I can't go with that logic for a pre-show. Let me look at this again. See, I don't know what that is. I like that the headlights are looking down because it's going to be doing a wheelie. So those are actually going to be ahead. Fuck it, I'm giving it to Nahaus. Is this Nahaus's car? Whose car is this? Yeah, I'm giving it to Nahaus. Fuck it. Based on that. I don't know how else to judge these things. But I like that the headlights are facing down so that when it goes into a wheelie position, they're facing forward. There you go. There's my logic. Stream's over. Let's fucking raid someone. I don't even have my thing up to raid people. Holy shit. I'm unorganized. I can play you guys some music to end the stream. Let's do, oh, didn't want to edit it. Here we go. Let's do... There we go.
She got arrested.
That's a decent volume for me to speak over. Looks like. Okay. Shouldn't I be getting Chipotle? I'll be getting Chipotle very soon. Alright. Rating. I don't know what that is. Okay, nobody ever wants to stream during the time that I end my streams.
She met it like a year ago last Christmas. He drove a truck in town on business. She fell in love, or so she thought. Cause Maryland was cold and Nevada was hot. So she moved alone to the city of sin. Ain't got a place with him, put her chips all in. Yeah, got dark.
Me.
He was a stranger,
Okay.
put his hands on her.
Who is streaming?
She got arrested.
Automation. Probably nobody.
For shooting down her man. U.S. Marshals caught her outside of Spokane. She said, I do it again, do it again, do it again, I do it again,
It's spelled
I do it
automation,
again, do it again, do it again, I do it again. They brought her down to the police station
nobody.
in an 8-foot
Okay,
room
who is
for
streaming
interrogation.
GeoGuessr?
Her fingerprints on the murder weapon.
3
All I
people.
needed was a tape confession and she was bloody.
Okay, I got this dude with 20 viewers. I imagine. Hold on. What's his audio like? I imagine with 20 viewers, he's got something decent going. Everything looks to be in a different language. No? Are we good?
Explain how?
Okay, this
It
dude
just
sounds
kind
cool.
of looks.
Let's raid the fuck out of him. All right. I'll turn back on this.
This time it was
And,
his
go tell this guy
She wore like a
that
black
we say hi or
bonnet.
something.
She got
I don't know.
arrested.
What's his name? The Rodicals.
For shooting down her man. U.S. Marshals
Let's go. See you guys.